right. All right. Set it off. First and foremost, I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Halayim Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem HaRachakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, taught us the truth. Honors and salutations to the elect, and to the men that doing the work of Yahweh Shalak, and to the men that died doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because they shall of ours first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer, because he's come and deliver us of this captivity that we're in. My name is Maka Allah Ben Gab Ben Yasharala, the Church of Philadelphia camp, once again, here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Once again, coming out, the prophesied the downfall of Babylon, America, according to the scriptures. All right, and just to see the times that we're living in, man. All right, we gotta move we gotta move by faith, not by sight. And of course, yes, you got the apostles and elders in the scriptures to tell you to prove all things. And how do we prove all things? We prove them through the scriptures. Yahweh Shai even did that when it came to Thomas, man. Thomas was doubting, and he was walking right there with Yahweh Shai, so he had to, put his fingers in his hands, his hand in his ribs and everything where he got pierced at and all that, man. So you have even Yahweh Shai had his doubts, man, but guess what? He kept going, he kept fighting. And that's what we got to do. You got to fight to the end, all right? And that's what we're here to do, to fight to the end. Now, even Yahweh Shai told us, man, he said, what? We're Lord's willing to be a part of that number, but we're going to follow him in the regeneration, which, the heavy lesson, which the topic discussion throughout Yasharala is, the reincarnation, man. And yes, reincarnation definitely exists. Going into what we talking about, John the Baptist, man. We know him as Elijah, Elias, what they call him, But he dressed just like Elijah and everything, ate the same foods nice, and so he came back as him, man. And the Lord even told you that. Yahweh Shai told you, if you can receive it, this is who this is. He even told you who he was, man, and told you what scriptures was talking about him. All right, so right now it's a big mystery, but you have to believe, man. You have even to this day people calling Apostle Tahar. They be like, that's Peter, man. That's Apostle Peter. So hey, man, this is deadly serious. This ain't no joke. And you think just because men come out here, like men search the scriptures, and it was given to them to do so. And this time you have to follow after the Lord blindly, man. Like that. What's that rapper's name? Blind Fury, I believe. But he was a vicious rap battle boy, but he couldn't see nothing. He was just going off of what his hearing, man. So this thing is deadly serious, man. Like going into the regeneration and the men of the Lord, what they have to do, they have to believe by what, man? By that faith, man. Blindly. All right, the sheep, you can hear the voice. You don't have to have sight, but you can hear the voice in the sheep. Salaki. And the shepherd will give you your voice, man. All right, so let's go ahead. All right, I don't want to ramble. Get right to the point. This is John chapter 20. St. John, Salaki, forgive me. St. John chapter 20, start at verse 27. All right, for the first precepts that I bring out. All right. These are very important. Okay. St. John, which is one that walked with Yahweh Shai. All right. 20, And verse 20, we're gonna start at verse 27. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Now all of a sudden, the bikes want to come out. It's called to Wab. That says go to verse 27. Which I might, might read up a little more. Yeah, you know what? Let's go here. I'm gonna take it to the top. Alright, because this is talking about Yahweh Shai among, alright, this is the headliner. It says Yahweh Shai among his disciples. Alright, so he was actually there with them. And those men are walking the earth now. Alright. Let's start from the top. Alright, this is John chapter 20 and verse 19. It says, then the same day at evening, being the first day of the week. See that? Being the first day of the week. You know? So like, yo, it didn't say Monday, you know, Sunday. It's just telling you. When like, you know, everything is determined by the moon. You know, how holy days, feasts, your Sabbats, all that is determined by the moon. So now we noticed through the scriptures because we read, and you read throughout history with your you read throughout history with your ancestors and all that. You know, gotta put one on time out. Another one. There goes another one. Anyway, but you know, these things are for a reason, and the Lord is showing you His power. All right. Which I do this, man. Listen, not for my sake. It's for the sake of the elect, for the salvation of Yasharala, and for who you're supposed to truly believe in. All right, you don't believe in man, you believe in Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, and through the actions of a man that actually believes in him, because the Lord already gave you that information. Which all you have to do is read and believe. All right, but check it out. Let's keep reading. It says, this is John chapter 20, verse 19. It says, then the same day at evening, being the day of the Salaki, being the first day of the week, all right, going into your Shabbat, when the doors were, when the doors were shut, the disciples were assembled for fear of the Jews. Came Yahushua and stood in the midst and saith unto him, unto them, peace be unto you. And that's what Yahushua was saying. Peace be unto you. All right, check it out. It says, and when he had so said, he showeth unto him his hands and his side. Then were the disciples glad. Then they saw the Lord, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua. They saw the Lord. They saw Yahushua, man. You know, but he had the manifestos to show him, like, yo, look, this is me. You see that? He came, yo, his words and everything. But this is an example, you know, for men that you know, you might be getting weak in this thing, man. You know, don't get weak, man. I'm telling you, do not get weak. You know, it gets lonely. It gets hurtful at times, man. But you have to endure. All right? That's your job, to endure. Endure hardness as a good servant, man. I just say no Diddy now, but these words have been spoken of long before you'd even know of a Diddy, which his spirit has been created, you know, from the beginning of times. But you have to stay focused on the sight of what's going on right now. All right, that's your main focus. That's your focal point. All right, like when a soldier's on a mission, he understands the mission. All right, and the mission is to spread this word, spread this gospel. So let's keep going. John chapter 20, verse 20. It says, and when he had so said, he sheweth unto them his hands and his side. So he made himself manifest, which he's going to do again. Right? Check it out. And this is after he had was put on the cross, you know, and this was to fulfill the prophecy what he told him about, man. Like, he had to come and show him, physically show him, like, listen, man, he been showing you from the whole time. Like, I never lied to you. Even after death, he came back and he still proved to you who he was. So it's no question, man. No doubt in him, man. All right? No doubt in his word. You know, because he showed you so much while he was here. Heaven, no man, you know, monkey. That's right. I'm a monkey. For the Lord. Anyway, let's keep going. These dudes is funny as hell, man. Yo, if somebody hop on your channel like that, they are very angry. They are very angry, man. What are they angry for? They're angry because, you know, you just ignore them, though. But anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going. They're on. They ODing right now. You know, you just be professional. Like they are supposed to be. And yo, you know what? These people make fake channels. Going back into what? The Ku Klux Klans, you know, and all that. They just fulfilling their lots, man. You know? In secrecy, they are people that's of authority, if you will, you know, supposed to be of authority. You know, men with jobs, police officers, FBI agents, CIA agents, men that's on a level like that, but yet they still come on your channels because they're telling the truth. Yo, that is hilarious to me. But hey, we've been warned about these things, you know? And you guys, hey man, some of you brothers and sisters, well, I'm gonna talk to the brothers. Some of you got them amongst you, you know? How you get them amongst you? Because it had to be somebody around you that got caught up with them, and they went and you know, just started running their mouth, man. You know, at the end of the day, man, that's why you gotta trust in Yahweh Shem outside. So I keep going into these words. I'm gonna say this again. I believe I brought on the lesson not too long ago, but even Daniel was thrown into the lion's den. You know. Daniel was thrown into the lion's den. And what was that for? For the power and mercy of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, by Hashem Arachakadas, for Daniel to be delivered in the sight, in the face of the ones that have afflicted him, man. You think Daniel knew about the lion's den or was thrown in there before? Like it wasn't no. He couldn't see the angels, man. Maybe he could have, maybe he couldn't. You know. But yo, even with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they was thrown into the fiery furnace. You know, and guess what? They were delivered. Because the Lord comes wherever you're at, man. You know, and he's always going to do that. Like I said, this is fear tactics from Satan at his best. All right, and we're supposed to witness these things. All right, so let's keep going. Never, how they say, never be startled. All right, never be startled, man. Let's get them out of here as they come. That's all. You know, make them look bad. That's their job. They're trying to make you look bad, make them look bad. That's it. And I'm trying to dwelling on them. Forget them. All right. Let's keep going. Where we at? Where we go? We're back in John, chapter 20, and verse where we at? Verse 20. No, let's start at verse, forgive me. I just didn't keep messing up. Let's start at verse 21. It says, Then said Yahushua to them again, Peace be unto you. As my Father had sent me, so sent I you. All right, so the Lord sent Yahushua, right? So Yahushua did what? He sent his men. All right, to do what? To combat. Because Yahushua, well, he's the first spirit ever created, so he has that insight. So now when he comes around, we have to understand who he is. Okay? We got to know, yo, this is Yahushua, this is his doctrine, this is his word. You know, because like I said, we are sheep, man. All right? We are sheep being led to a slaughter, and we have a lot of, bunch of, how would you call those guys? We have a bunch of shepherds that are vicious, man. A point blank period. They're vicious. They don't care about the flock. They don't care about the food. All they care about is their own selves, man. All right? And they will turn you over for anything. All right? And you'll know them, man. You'll know them by their countenance, man. If you had the spiritual eyes and everything. That's why the Lord always told you. He that has eyes to see, let him see. He that has ears to hear, let him hear, man. Okay? You got to know these things, man. Because if not, you're just going to fall. You're going to fall victim of just BS. Let's keep going. For some reason, my phone is freezing up. But we keep trying it. All right. Stop right here. But anyway, I'm not going to get started. But let's go here. John 20 and verse 22, it says, and when he had said this, he breathed on them and saith unto them, receive ye the Holy Ghost. All right, so you got to trust in the Lord to receive that. All right. Whosoever sins ye remit. All right, it says, whosoever sins ye remit. This is Yahushua talking. They are remitted unto them. And whosoever sins ye retain, they are retained. All right. It says, but Thomas, one of those 12, called Didymus, was not of them when Yahushua came. All right, so he wasn't of them. And this would make sense why Thomas doubted. You know, because when Yahushua came, like, he put the brothers that he was with, he put them on board. But check it out. It says, the other disciples therefore came unto him, Salaki. It says, the other, verse 25, says, the other disciples therefore came, Salaki, therefore said unto him, we have seen Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, but he said unto them, except I shall see in his hands the print of the nails. See, so he saw the Lord, man, but he wanted to see the print in his hands and make sure, like, yo, is this him coming back? You know, you gotta, his voice, man, his voice alone should have just drawn you to him. All right, it says, I shall see in his hands the print of the nails. And that's why the Apostle Paul's like, some Jews, they require a sign. That's a sign, like, yo, is this him? It says, and put my finger into the print of the nails and thrust my hand into his side. I will not believe. All right, so he wanted to physically put his hands into what the Romans did. You know, it's like a man that you know, it's in a neighborhood. You know about a bunch of killers and everything. He's like, I want to see if these men stand on business. So I gotta go out there myself and you know, put myself out there. And when I do that, then I'll be cool. You know? But hey, man, you can get yourself destroyed doing stuff like that. Like, yo, the Lord had compassion and mercy because, you know, this had to happen for the statement to be fulfilled that, you know, his sheep hear his voice, you know, and for the men right now to come back into the truth, man. You know, just by hearing. All right, check it out. Let's keep going. It says, verse 26, St. John chapter 20 and 26. It says, and after 8 days, again, his disciples were within, and Thomas with them. Then came Yahushua and Salaki. Then came Yahushua, the door being shut. See that? Now this is when Yahushua, he was already in the spirit world, so he could move how he moved. He been doing it, throughout his whole, I would just say, ordeal with time here, on this God-forsaken planet that was given at this time to the Romans were in rulership, So the Lord had to, he showed you his power then, because there wasn't no Romans doing this. The door was shut and he still came through it, man. So check it out. And that's showing you like some spiritual stuff. How would they say here, like paranormal? That was paranormal. Hey, bro, Yahushua did it, man. All right, and check it out. Let's go here. Keep going. John, just forgive me. John, chapter 20 and verse 26. It says after. Go back. It says, forgive me. It says after 8 days, again his disciples were within, and Thomas with them. Then came Yahushua, the doors being shut, and stood in the midst and said, peace be unto you. So that's him. When it says peace be unto you, that's his words. All right, that's his actual words. So he says that like you're supposed to hear his voice. His sheep hear his voice. All right, check it out. It says, then saith he to Thomas. Now look. He had to hear it, because now Yahushua, he heard what he said, right? Now Thomas got to hear his voice. He said, reach hither thy finger, and behold my hands. Salakia. And behold my hands. It says, and reach hither thy hand, and thrust it into my side. And be not faithless, but believing. All right, he says, so why you doing this? Don't be faithless, believe. And I'm letting you do it. He's showing them like, yo, man, I'm allowing you to do this because, like, yo, man, it's coming a time where you're not going to see me, but you're going to have to believe on me because through many reincarnations over 2,000 years, this is over 2,000 years ago. And guess what? The men of the Lord is right here in Babylon. And throughout all four corners of the earth, wherever the Lord driven them. The 2/3, Salakia, the 1/3, forgive me, slip of the tongue. All right, so you gotta understand that, man. The Lord, man, this everything that happened in the scriptures is for prophecy's sake and for a reason. All right, but check it out. Let's keep going. Verse 28. That's some more. Let's get them out of here. Treat Esau like the child that they are. They come talking crazy, put them in timeout. Anyway, it says in Thomas, verse 20, it says, and Thomas answered and said unto him, my Lord and my God. Yahushua saith unto him, Thomas, because thou hast seen me, and thou hast believed, blessed are they that have not seen, and yet have believed. And see that the Lord did that for that reason, man. He said, blessed are they that have not seen but believed. All right? Because you had to see him. Like, yo, man, because look, you got that image, and that's another reason why I say a sheep shall hear his voice, because you got that image that's posted up of him, which is Caesar Borgia. The elect is not going for that. And this is going into, like right now, the elect is not going for what they see. They're going for what they hear through the spirit and power and mercy of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Ba'ashem HaRechaha Kodash, man. That's what it's about. All right? This guy said you want to hear a joke. Well, I'm going to tell you a joke. Your time is up, and that's no joke. So how about that? And now, good night. Having a good night. Going to timeout. These people really think it's a joke, man, And that's why they come and hop on your comment board. because obviously, well, at the end of the day, we know why, because these things were written of and spoken of. All right. But anyway, let's go here. Romans chapter 3. You know, and y'all there, and we have faith to know that the Lord is going to take our enemies down. You know, we know that. All right. But let's keep going. This is Romans chapter 3. Let's start at verse 1. It says, "What advantage then hath the Jew? Or what profit is there of circumcision?" All right, circumcision, knowing that you know who you are. All right, you knowing that you're Israelite. You know, uncircumcised, they're Israelites, but they don't know it. All right, and they follow after these Greek games, Roman ways, and all that. You know, they follow after all those things, man. You know, but guess what? At the end of the day, they have to hear the voice of the Lord for reasoning. And if they don't hear the voice of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Harachaha Kodash, it's over for them. All right, anyway, let's keep going. Romans 3 and 2, it says, much everywhere, Salakia, much every way, chiefly because that unto them were committed the oracles of the Most High. All right, the oracles of the Most High. It says, for what if some did not believe? You see that? What if some did not believe? And yo, matter of fact, let me take this back, man. All right, going into that word, oracles are for the come up, oracles. All right, which is, it reminds me of that movie, The Matrix. All right. Wow, it's crazy.
Strong's G 3051. Lagian.
All right, it says Lagian, which is that's in that's the Greek, okay? Which it says a brief utterance, a divine oracle. Doubtless, because oracles were generally brief, all right? And yo, you look at that movie, The Matrix, they always talk about the oracle. You know, you can't have no doubt in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harachaha Kodash, whether you saw him or not. You know, it's written about him. Everything. A lot of people believe in lies. Everybody believe in the lie, man, before they believe in Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harachaha Kodash. Check it out. It says in the New Testament, into the words of utterance of the Most High. See that? Oracles. Of the contents of the Mosaic Law. Oracles. All right, or oracle. That's what that's going into. The words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So you got to believe his words, man. If you don't, hey, man, that's on you. All right, so let's read this again. This is Romans chapter 3 and verse, let's go back to verse, let's go back to verse 2. Talking about the oracles, all right? I said, like, you watch that movie, The Matrix, with the oracle, you know, that's supposed to represent it. It's funny because they always try to make it the woman and the all-seeing and all that, which they got it twisted because the woman, you know, when they go into that, that's going into, what's that? Like Wisdom of Solomon, Ecclesiastes. You know, it's talking about the woman, Sophia and all that. All right, that's the word. All right, that's the one that you're supposed to chase, not these damn women, these physical women. Because you chase after the words. That's why the Lord looks at us as women, as well, man. All right, He looks at us as women because look how many mistakes we made. He looks at us as women because we go to different philosophies and doctrines. That's cheating on the Lord, man. As a man, that's committing, Salakia, almost dropped the phone, but that's committing spiritual adultery. All right, that's the only way a man could commit adultery. And also, if a man deals with the woman that has a man, then that's also adultery. All right, that has a man. But if a man has a wife and a woman is single, she has nobody, she's not betrothed to be with anybody, yeah, she's fair ground, a man could deal with her. All right, but it's also rules that you have to pay the father so many shekels and all that. All right, so Israel, we are a very royal people, set aside holy. We're not like everybody else, so you can't be like everybody else. That's why the holiest of the holies is who they are, the elect. All right, and that's a royal people. Even the priests, man. All right, and that's why these other nations are angry because they want you. They're trying to mislead you and misguide you because they want you to see their nation and the bullshit that goes on with their nation and the destruction of their nation was coming because they say damnation is coming to this place and it was given to them. So of course it makes sense that they would want everybody to be taken down with them, every righteous one. And if you ride with them, you're going to get the same thing. More of them that go down to Egypt for help, as the scriptures say. But they trust in the chariots because there are many. But can you trust in the Lord? And the Lord is showing you his chariots. But only the men, the true believers are going to see that, man. All right? Let's keep going. Forgive me if I'm rambling. Let's go through the spirit, all right? It says, Romans chapter 3 and 2, it says, much everywhere, chiefly because what does it say? Unto them were committed the oracles of the Most High. All right, the words. Okay, check it out. It says, for what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? Most High forbid. Yeah, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar. And it is written that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged. But if our unrighteousness, it says, but if our unrighteousness commend the righteous of the Most High, what shall we say? Is the Most High unrighteous for who taketh vengeance? I speak as a man. So, hey, man, if your unrighteousness validate what the righteous is saying, then you're wicked. And you got a lot of wicked men in Israel, man. All right. This is hey, man, we said week in and week out, come out here. That's why you got a lot of agencies on our ass. But, yo, you're on our ass because, and this how deep it is and this how serious it is. You're on our ass. No Diddy. All right. Fuck Diddy. He sold out. He did what he did. But anyway, but y'all on our top, on our ass, because we come out the Bible and we speak the truth, man. The whole truth. And you can't fool the man of the word, man. But it's it's condemning you, man. So when the word condemns you, you got to fight back some type of way. Look at, matter of fact, prime example. Look at the whole situation with Meek Mills and Puff Daddy. Now, if Meek was innocent of not, I don't even want to say it like that, but you know the allegations and his version of his virginity being taken from him. So to speak. But if he was righteous and he ain't had nothing to worry about, right? He wouldn't have had to come back at him. As the scriptures tell you, man. Let's say, ye shall hold your peace, and the Lord shall fight for you if you're righteous. If you ain't do nothing wrong, sometimes you matter of fact, not sometimes, you're always gonna get caught on your bullshit. But if the Lord is dealing with you, He's working with you, He's going to defend you. All right, and let's keep going. I ain't trying to make this too long, but you gotta walk by faith. Blind. And that's the Lord. The Lord is the one that restored your faith. In your sight, to make you walk blindly in this world, because this world, they want you to trust in everything that they tell you. Don't trust none of that, man. Scriptures tell you, Sirach, man, never trust our enemy, because as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, man. All right. Anyway, 1 Corinthians chapter 5, start at verse 7. All right, check it out. right to the point. It says, for we walk by faith, not by sight. All right, so we walk in faith of the Lord. We heard what his word said. We heard his voice. If we his sheep, and he's the good shepherd, as the scriptures say. You know, so we're not going to trust what you say. Trust in your philosophies when your doctrines and all that's been broken down all the way to your top colleges. Now, Harvard would be a top college in America. And the apostles went there and broke their asses down to the bone gristle. All right, and that's a skull and bone society. So that college is full of death. Your presidents and everything went there. You got presidents that went to University of Penn right here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, man. You know, so we walk because your universities and everything is thriving, everything and all that. That means nothing to us, man. It's just a part of prophecy that has to be taken down, man. All right, that has to be taken down, which it's going to be. Because the Lord said so. All right? So all your threat talks and your intimidations and all that, man, that means nothing, man. You did it before, you're going to do it again, and you're coming to your end. All right? It's all these things have to happen. And when you understand that, you understand, man. You understand the Lord. You understand his mercy. All right? But if you're trying to be buddy, rub shoulders, then you're in the wrong spirit, man. Go be with them niggas, man. All right, anyway, let's go, read that again, man. 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 8, it says, we are confident, I say, and willing rather to be absent from the body and to be present with the Lord. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. All right. We'd rather be present, man, with the Lord, man. You heard? Present with the Lord than to be in his body with all this anguish, man, that these niggas is you know, that they have that they come with, you know. So at the end of the day, it's going to be brought to naught. All right, so let's go ahead to Hebrews. Plain and simple, man. You just keep things plain, simple, right to the point, man. All right, trust in the Lord. It says the trumpets of faith. All right, this is Hebrews chapter 11, starting verse 1. It says, now faith, and y'all, I learned this in the church, and this is one of my favorites, man. All right, because it's telling you how you should move. And going into what? Your faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, B'Shem Harachaha Kodash. All right. It says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for. All right. That's what we're hoping for. Deliverance. We're hoping for Jacob's trouble. This is just like a prayer for a righteous man. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 1, it says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by it the elders obtain a good report. So by faith the elders retain a good report. All right. It says, through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the Most High. So that things, Salakia, it says, so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. All right, check it out. I'm gonna read that verse again. Hebrews 11 and 3. I might have to get that in the NLT. That's a heavy John right there. It says, through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed. All right, so we don't understand how the worlds were framed, but through faith we understand that. Why? It was by his word. All right, and that's why when we hear the word, we're able to understand, Lord's willing, be a part of that number. All right. So this is nothing personal. This is all business. This is the Father's business. And so for those men that was out there, you know, like my man Bean said, man, when he said the truth, the song, the truth, he said, damn, what's the John? He said, I came from high school and went straight to the leagues. Who you know who could spit it with seed? But there's one joint said you can't stop the ball. Read the rock for law, I'm swinging in the rock for law. Our niggas know what block them on, you want to get bang, bang. But it's a joy, he said he didn't even have to chase this dream. Matter of fact, that's what he said. He said, I didn't even have to chase this dream. I feel sorry for those who did. And that's when he said, y'all niggas can't stop the ball. Rather in going to some wicked stuff, but he said he didn't have to chase this dream. And the ones that don't got chase is the one that was given to, man. The elect. And that's why you got a lot of men out here that's butthurt, they're angry at the hopeful elect, man. You know? Cause they have indignation in their heart, man. You know, animosity and things like that. They have that because they want to fit in them shoes. And to tell you the truth, you don't want to fit in the shoes like that, man. You don't know what's going to happen. You know what? You want to sit in the shoes of a man of the elect. Let's take it to the ultimate man of the elect and talk about Yahweh Shai. And see if you could adore what he endured. And then talk about that. Can you do that? Since everybody want to be a goddamn leader. You effing false prophets and all that. Can you sit in Yahweh Shai's, can you feel Yahweh Shai's shoes? And even John the Baptist told you he couldn't do that. And that's his first cousin. So where the rest of you Negroes come from? Oh, you're back in your lot, man. You know? Anyway, not to ramble. Go back into Hebrews 11, chapter 3, it says, through faith, because Yahweh Shai move with faith. A lot of you dudes don't got faith, man. You can't believe. You don't believe. You know? But, hey, time's about to be showed and fulfilled, man, all right? It says, through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of the Most High. By the word, he gave his word and everything happened. Not the Big Bang Theory, not all that bull crap. By the word of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Harachaha Kwadash. It's so that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. Self-explanatory. Let's keep going. Got a couple more and get up out of here. Let's go to Romans chapter, just to talk to you. Yeah, we're going to talk about it tonight. Romans chapter 10 and 13. Okay? It's Romans, the book of Romans, chapter 10, verse 13. All right, we're going to start at verse 13. It says, for whosoever shall call upon the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua shall be saved. And how you going to know his name unless you got faith? Because I know one thing. I never knew the name was Yahweh. I never knew his name was Yahweh Shai until I heard it. And when I heard it, it just made so much sense to me. And it was like a breath of fresh air to me. And it made so much sense because, you know, God's men run around calling Jesus and Allah, Buddha, like all these different names. I'm like, yo, what the F is going on? It doesn't matter what you call them. And like, yo, man, then you come in the truth and you get it. But then you see like men, like, yo, it's a lot of stumbling blocks. And the Lord set those things up because you still got men out there. That's why he got them set up. You call him Christ, you still call him Jesus. And to have their congregations still look like the Christian Baptist Church because he got people that's coming in. That's all they know. And that's to keep them more dumbed down, man. You know, that's why this is about the elect of the elect. This ain't for everybody, man. You know, like that song from Nightmares to Dreams. From Nightmares to Dreams, I believe it is, from Styles P and Havoc. You know, we're going to go from nightmares to dreams, man. You know, we're going to be, it's like, and there was one lyric he said, if you don't understand me, you don't understand yourself, because we're all oppressed together. All right? We're all oppressed together. Anyway, let's keep going. All right? You got to call on that name. You got to know the name. You can't play with it. The name is very important, just like the rest of the doctrine. But the name is the main thing. Is who you gonna call on? All right, and I keep saying this. I always do a lot of videos like this, man. It's a reason. It's not me. It's a spirit. All right, I'm just a vessel. All right. Anyway, let's keep going. Romans chapter 10 and 14. It says, "How then shall they call on him?" See that? Check it out. How? Let's go back to 13. I was just saying to you. Romans chapter 10 In verse 13, and this makes me think about Zephaniah when it says, he shall return to your pure language, so you could call on you, right? Check it out. It's Romans chapter 10 and verse 13. It says, for whosoever shall call upon the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua shall be saved. And check it out. Look at this right here, man. I wear this every single day of my life when I first got it. All right. The names of the Father and the Son. All right. So if you ain't calling on that, and if you don't understand it, and the Lord hasn't given it to you, he's not dealing with you. You know? You got a lot of men that know the name, but they don't believe it. You know, and that's going into what? Your belief. To what? A belief system. Okay? You have to have a belief system. And y'all, for you to get up week in and week out, every day, do lessons and videos, the Lord has to put that spirit on you to do it. And to be doing the right and teaching the right lessons. And to believe in him, man. That's not something you're going to do on your own. The Lord has to do that. Because there's a lot of unbelief out here. It's a lot of unfaithfulness out here, man. You know, and it's been like that for years. But the Lord is restoring it back, man. And it's to show, like, hey, man, I'm telling you, he's showing his power. And he's always going to show his power. And his power is never, ever, 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 ever going to leave this planet, this place. Because he created all things, man. All right? Anyway, going back. Romans chapter 10 and verse going back to 14 again. It says, how then shall they call on him? See that? In whom they have not believed. You see that? You walk with faith and not by sight. How can you call him if you don't know his name, who they have not believed? Check it out. It says, and how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? You see, come on, man. Come on, yo, the Lord, he doing his thing right now, man. You know? How? It says how. It says, and how shall they believe in him whom they have not heard? So as I said, not me, but the scriptures, as the scriptures say. So forgive me, as the scriptures say, it says his sheep shall hear his voice. So how can you call on something if you ain't heard his voice? You ain't heard his name. You know, you got to know who to call on. It says, and how shall they hear without a preacher? Come on, man. Call on Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Ba'ashem Arachaha Kodash. How can you hear without a preacher? You have to have a preacher to preach it to you. Just like we got our apostles and our elders and the men under that umbrella that teach the same thing. You know, because the Lord told you himself, man. He said, yo, man, if they're those that's not against us, they're with us. They're teaching the same names and everything. You know, and the Lord showed you how some men could get prideful, even amongst his own group, but he had to check them. You know, like, yo, chill, man. They're teaching the same thing we're teaching. They ain't know that the Lord went and spoke to them. You know, all they heard, yo, Lord, you with us, you riding with us, this, that. Those men heard, and they just went and did what they had to do. You know? But, try the Lord shut them down, man. But anyway, let's keep going. It says, where we at? Verse, back in Romans 10. All right, we're in verse 15. It says, and how shall they preach except they be sent? You see that? How shall you preach except you be sent? As it is written, how beautiful, Salaki. But now it says, how beautiful, Salaki, as it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings of good things. And that's right. That's the men of the Lord, man. Preaching his peace, the good tidings, the good news, man. You know, but like how they say in them Christmas songs, with joy we bring, with tidings we bring to you and your king. You know what I'm saying? So we really talking about your king, man. You know, the men is doing his work, man. All right, sincerely. All right, in truth. Okay. Let's keep going. Where we at? Romans chapter 10 and 16, it says, but they have not all obeyed the gospel. That's right. For Elias saith, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, who hath believed our report. you know, and Elias going back to this John the Baptist, right? Going back to high priest Rabbi Bivens at our time now, which turned the fathers back to which turned the heart of the children back to the father, and turn the heart of the father back to the children for that great and terrible day of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Hashem Arachakadas, which is coming. And this is the reason, one of the main reasons why we're here in Babylon, in America. You know, said just like that in America, because that's what Babylon is, Babal, modern day. All right, he turned us back to the Lord, because without that, we wouldn't have woke up. Okay, we wouldn't have woken up to this truth and to this knowledge. But, you know, through the spirit and power and mercy of Yahweh Shem outside, putting the spirit and power, you know, on high priest Abba Rabbi Bivens, you know, we're able to come out here and that's what woke the apostles up and you know, the whole One West and a lot of men that come out there and teach. Now, you have to follow the right doctrine, you know, which the Lord is always going to guide his men to, and they're always going to hear his voice. But let's keep going. Forgive my rambling. All right, it says, verse 17, it says, so then faith cometh by hearing, Shalakia, by hearing, and hearing the word of the Most High. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily, their sound, and y'all just brought this out in camp, man. Wow, just brought this out in camp yesterday, you know. It says, sound went into the earth, which go into the internet, and their words unto the ends of the world. All right, so everywhere, the ends of the world, because you got this world and you had the worlds that was before this. All right, which that's why we say the ancient world. You know, this is a modern day world. All right, Babylon, America, but it patterns itself after all those worlds that are being tormented right now. To the ultimate torment comes here. And all those places are going to destroy this place, starting with, you know, you got Russia. That's one of the major players and everything. And the Lord is going to put the spirit on those places to bring this place down, because of everything that they follow and they believe from the ancient time. They think that they could do things differently, but they're not. They're doing things the same, and they're going to get the same result, just worse, because they really believe that they're going to make it. All right, and they're going to hide. But anyway, just keep going. It says, but I say, verse 19, let's keep going, Salakia. It says, but I say, did not Israel know? First, Moses said, I will provoke you to jealousy by them that they are no people, and by a foolish nation I will anger you. You know? Well, you go ahead and do whatever you want to do, man. And see your results. You know, do whatever you want to do and see your results. Good evening. You're going to timeout. Suckers, man. There's a lot of suckers on here. Damn devils, man. Anyway, it says, I will provoke you to jealousy by them that are no people, and by a foolish nation I will anger you. But Esaias is very bold and saith, I was found of them that sought me not. I was made manifest unto them that asked not after me. But it says, but to Israel he saith, all day long I have stretched forth my hands unto a disobedient and gainsaying people. That's right. And gainsaying is going to, if I'm not mistaken, doubt. You know? You just don't believe in the Lord, man. You know, and for that it's it's a reward. There we go. It says to speak against, gainsaying, contradict. A lot of people are like, oh, the Bible contradicts itself. A lot of jakes say that because you don't understand it. You know, so you contradicting yourselves because you don't read and you don't, you know, it wasn't given to you to understand these things. All right. But it says to oppose oneself to one. All right. Decline to obey. All right. So you decline to obey Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Declare oneself against him. Refuse to have anything to do with him. So that's what our people do, man. And the Lord sent us to a people like that. They refuse to have anything to do with the Lord. That's why the scriptures say, man, thy people shall be willing to dare thy power. That's why I named this walk by faith and not by sight. All right, because right now we can see all the things that's going down with Babylon. You can see this place falling down, and like they say, London bridges, London bridges falling down, nigger bridges falling down. This place is falling down, man. Not to be raised up again, man. All right, but you gotta understand that, you know, and stay focused, man. All right, stay in the faith. You know, stay on one accord. Okay, so let's go ahead, Matthew 19. And let's go to verse 28. Yahushua speaking. Start at verse 27. It's Matthew chapter 19, verse 27, which reads, Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have? What shall we have therefore, God? You know, when you come into this truth, man, you're like, yo, man. I remember years when I first came in talking to this guy, man, Baloo, you know, the 14th Street Israelite, you know, and he was complaining back then. Oh, when I started following the apostle, man, I lost this, I lost that, I lost it. And I'm like, yo, my man, like, you older than me, and it's true, so you're complaining like that. You're weak, for one. And for two, you haven't read the scripture, man, you know? You forsake all, man. You gotta forsake everything and follow the Lord, man. You know, the meaning, like, everything, he has to come top priority, top dog, everything. He got some men, his faith is more stronger than others. His faith is a gift, all right? Faith is a gift. It's definitely a gift. And it's a great gift, okay? So you gotta, listen, man, faith is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gift, man. And it only can come from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem HaRachakodas. Check it out. Because, yo, faith, hey, listen, let's keep going, man. All right. Verse 28, Matthew chapter 19 and 28, it says, And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, verily meaning truly, all right? He like, dig me, hear me out. Because he did it, all right? It says, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, see that? When the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory. So what's the regeneration? Going into what? Reincarnation. All right, which that's a topic that's in Israel now. I've seen the brothers do a couple videos on it, you know, which, you know, especially the Apostle Gabar, he did a video on it. You know, the brother Elder Chazak over there in Mississippi, I believe, he did a video on it, you know, going into reincarnation, man, which is right here. All right. This is Yahushua speaking, so I'm going to read it again. Matthew 19, Matthew chapter 19, verse 28. It says, And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, where the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory. Is he sitting in the throne of his glory right now? Nope. That meaning us right now, Lord's willing, be a part of that number. Following him now, he's going to come back and get all his glory. Then we're going to serve him, all right? And that's in these times right now, because he's coming back to reclaim that crown. He's coming to get that crown and take the crown off of the heads of all you other nations. It says, Son of Man shall, Salakia, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Yasharallah. This is his promise. And this is in red words, so this is Yahushua speaking. So for you camps and all that don't believe in Yahushua, you know, talking about, we don't read Hebrews and all, you don't believe. Well, check it out, man. Dig this right here. This ain't for you. All right? This is not for you. And you're going to be sown to be a false prophet. All right? Anyway, let's keep going. It says, And everyone that hath forsaken houses, check this out. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit every everlasting life. better talk to Job about that, because he got it. You know, Job's right back here now. He's going to get it again. Got to forsake all those things, man. Give it to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Arachakodash. Salak, be a faithful servant unto him. All right. Verse 30, it says, but many that are first, see that? But many that are first, which you got a lot of men now that's first, call themselves first. You know, check it out. Let's get them out of here real quick. Damn devils. Then they try to block me out from blocking them. Yo, that's funny, man. Anyway, let's keep going. It says, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. All right, so the many that's first here, Esau, you came out first, man. You came out first. Looking like a hairy garment. Not saying that you were hairy, you look like a hairy garment because you came out red all over. Because it was a garment back then that was hairy, it was red. And that's why they compared you to that. Because they never, when you go into Genesis, the 25th chapter, right, it doesn't tell you how Jacob looked, because he looked just like myself. Dark skin, the traditional looking Israelite. But Esau came out looking like, what the hell? Damn! That's how you came out looking. But you was a freak of nature, all right? And you still are. That's why you're angry. But your time is up, man. So enjoy your last couple hours in rulership. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna say hours. Enjoy your last couple seconds, man, because that's where you're at right now. Just go ahead to James chapter 1. And we're going to end it on this. Start at verse 22. Get up out of here, Lord's willing. This is edifying. All right, so this is James chapter 1, starting at verse 22. It says, be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. You see that? And that's the point. And that's the reason why you come into this word, this faith. You have to gotta stay on fire, man. Can't be lukewarm. The Lord tells you about it. It's a lot of aspects of this work, all right? Not just videos, it's a lot of aspects, but videos are very important, as well as all aspects of this work. It's very important, So you gotta hold it down, man. All right, hold it down and do what the Lord tells you to do. Everybody's not a prophet, Everybody's not. You got helps, you got all this, man. Okay, so you whatever the Lord puts on you, in your spirit to do, you do it, and do it with all your might. And you never let no man deter you from doing that, as long as it's truthful, sincerity, and in sincerity. And it has to be the truth. I'm not saying go out there and be wicked, because the Lord is going to destroy you for that. Go out there and be righteous, man. All right, it's a lot of work to be done. It's few laborers, but a lot of work in this big-ass garden that we're in. All right. Anyway, let's go ahead to James, Yeah, man, I don't even know who this is, man. Fucking Google shit. Shalaka. Forgive me. This is it, James chapter 1, 22. Again, it says, but be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. All right, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word, and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in the glass. You just looking at it. Like, I could do this. Yeah, I'm staring in the mirror. I could be out here, but you're not doing shit. So the Lord's not hearing you. It says, for beholdeth, Salaki, for he beholdeth himself, and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth that manner of man he was. You see that? So he forgot everything. It says, but whoso looketh into the perfect law of liberty, and continue therein, he being not a forgetful hearer. See that? He not being a forgetful hearer. So when you hear this word, it's like you're looking into the mirror, because you're reflecting on yourself, because that's what this word is here to do, to cleanse you. Now, when you first start reading again, you're like, oh man, damn, I done broke all the laws. But the Lord is still that merciful with you, man. All right, He got that much mercy on you. You know, He forgives you. So you just got to keep continuing in the faith and allow Him to do it. Look, you see that up there? The foot kicking that shit out of here. He kicking that bullshit out of here. So keep doing it. Keep doing the work of the Lord, man. Let the Lord give the boot. You see that? Let the Lord give the boot. Put it up out of here. You know? Yeah, man. These scoffers is funny as hell, man. Yeah. Yo, they is so angry, man. You really bored. Why you come out here to mess with a brother on a late night? You were bored, man. And your life is nothing, man. Your life really has no existence. Well, your life do has existence. The scoff. But, yo, what's the end for you? What's the end for you? Why don't you think about that? All right? Meditate on that. What's the ending of your scoffing? All right? Because we believe in the Lord. All right? Believe in that. You know? I don't got to say none of that, man. But the faith of the Lord is always going to prevail. We'll keep going. Because, man. Anyway, it says, if any man among you seemeth to be religious and bridleth not his tongue, but deceiveth his own heart, this man's religion is vain. That's right. A lot of these dudes out here talking crazy, they in vain. Anyway, it says pure religion, all right, and undefiled before the Most High and the Father is this: to visit the fatherless and widows and their affliction, and to keep himself unspotted from the world. That's right. All right. Following the footsteps of our Father. I mean, our big brother, Yahushua, Hamashiach. He was anointed. He was ordained. Is ordained. You know. Come teach His word. Give us His word. And we believe on Him because we haven't seen Him, man. We look up in the sky every day. Now that's why you got some people say, where's the promise of His coming? Now the women say that. Where's the promise of Him coming? Because before the fathers went to sleep, things continue as it was, you know? They don't believe, they haven't seen. All right? Yo, check Him, but best believe, man. His words are faithful and true. And if He's supping with you, He's dealing with you, you seeing some things that you can't explain. All right? You're seeing some things that you can't explain. And that was just for you to see. For the Lord to show you His power and that He's coming. All right? He's coming back to deliver His people. So Lord's willing, this was edifying. You know? You got something out of it, man. Just keep the faith. Keep the sight. Lord's willing to the next lesson. I'm going to say Kwam Yasharala. I'm off Baba Ball. So with that, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Arachak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and others of great millstone. Shalom to the elect. So the next lesson, I'm going to say Mawafa Baba Ball, Kwam Yasharala. Stay strong, Yasharala, man. We almost out of here. Hey, Shalom, the Pash. What's that? The Pash, Mashirat. Shalom. Yabashim Shabrakatan. Shalom.